we need to change the size of this image. In doing so, we're going to add or subtract pixels from the image, making it bigger or smaller, and you are now about to enter the world of interpolation. What is interpolation? In regard to graphic software, interpolation is a process. The software will add new pixels to an image based on the color values of the surrounding pixels. And, well, let me give you a more visual look at that. I'm going to come over here. Let's turn off our tree for a second. Let me turn these layers on right here. Let's pretend that that cyan grid up there is an image blown up really big, so you're looking at the individual pixels. Each one of the individual bricks is assigned a number which represents its color. If I decide to make the image bigger, here's the misconception that a lot of people have. It makes the pixels bigger. This is not the real world. Pixels do not change size. Think of it this way. You go into your backyard, you got a really nice brick wall between you and your neighbor. You decide you don't like your neighbor anymore. You want to make a bigger brick wall. You don't make the bricks bigger, you add more bricks. When you increase the size of an image in Photoshop or decrease it, you're adding or subtracting pixels. Something like this. Say we double the size of the image, it has to add blanks. And it would, in a sense, add one about every other. This is a general way of looking at it, but about every other one. What it then has to do, interpolation, is decide what color to make these based on the ones that are surrounding it. That's the goal of interpolation. So if we decide we want to change the size of an image, we have a general idea kind of what's going to happen now. Let's go up to the word image and go down to image size. And let's concentrate on this option right here. A lot of designers come here, they'll change the numbers, but they don't change this. And you need to take a look at what's going on here. For example, if you click this open, we have 5 different options. Nearest neighbor, preserve hard edges. If I've got an image, well, I tell you what, like this one, or a piece of clip art that's got hard edges, it's not a photograph, and I'm increasing or decreasing size, that's the one I'm going to choose. Bilinear, I'm surprised they haven't taken that one out, to be honest with you, and they may someday. That's the going on the cheap interpolation. When you conduct a bilinear enlargement, what it's going to do, it's simply going to look at this pixel, this one, and this one to decide what that one's going to be. Bilinear. Bicubic is best for smooth gradients. So if your image has a lot of gradients in it, it's going to do more math to make the gradients smoother. Bicubic smoother is best for enlargements. I'm not a big fan of changing that number and making it bigger, I want to tell you, because you're not really doing anything but adding more bricks to the wall. However, if I have to do it, I'm at least going to choose this because the math will change to help the image look okay. It's doing something called image fractalization. It's trying to make my eyes still see a good image. And if you're going down, you say, well, you're removing pixels, who cares? Best for reduction, it helps the image maintain its clarity and integrity as you're reducing its size, like say, taking it from a 300 and down to a 72 for the web. Choose the resampling image option that is best for what you're trying to do.